Pussy math puzzle.
All right. Previously
What?
on Botched.
We're doing that? Without the other two here?
Have you not been reading group chat?
I haven't been. Oh, group chat.
We just split the party,
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
so we don't
Shit.
need ding and dong here.
It's true. You don't need ding and dong. All right, then.
All right, as I was saying.
Sorry.
Previously on Botched. My encephalopod space friend here is telling me about banshees, and we're going to find them to prove the ghost is real here in space. The banshees can hear you hear them scream, I think. Right? There's one right now. Right around the corner.
Ah, that's what they sound like. I know what they sound like.
My cousin heard the banshees after his
My
ship crashed.
cousin dated a couple banshees in his lifetime,
They crashed his ship.
and that's the sound that they always made.
Coo like a pigeon. All right. Welcome back, listeners, to the 20th episode of our 5th season. Thanks for tuning in again. We are going to start a little bit after where we left off last time, as the group has split ways. 2 to look for treasure and crystals, and the other 2...
To look for treasure in banshees.
Were we muted the whole time?
No, I muted
Oh,
those
okay.
two.
And the other 2 to look for banshees, apparently.
Space
Because
band.
And treasure.
They have, like, fucking space superstition or something.
Wait,
I don't know.
is this American ship we own, or is it one of them other hexagon people?
It's a
Mute. I thought it was a mute.
high or low.
Oh.
Tristan.
Hi.
It appears to be a Mutigo ship.
Those are the people that can turn into anything,
Well, they keep mutating.
like banshees.
They might mutate into a banshee
Or Batman?
or Batman.
Could be anything.
So you see in the hallways where you're currently located, you see lots of different bodies that are floating. You see some Hexian bodies, but you also see some humanoid bodies that have some very strange differentiation between them. Like, some of them have like bat wings, some of them have like weird heads, different shapes, different sizes. It's very strange.
Some of them grotesque monsters even have octopus arms.
Some of them do have octopus arms.
Is there a problem with you?
I like my
Only-
octopuses pure.
No, as long as they ain't attached to no human. Like if you sat on my head and wore you like a hat, that'd be kind of weird, right?
Put my face in your hole.
Maybe we should try
No,
when we get back to the
that's
ship.
pretty good. I'd like to not be anywhere near you. And then you be inside me. I'm okay with that.
Have you ever had some ranch in your life?
No,
Would you
Nope.
like a little ranch in your life?
I like Russian dressings.
All right. So,
I like it too if it pays me.
sure. So I'll say that you both have scanners, like handheld scanners.
We also have little recorders because we're looking for EVPs
Sure.
for where the ghosts are.
They're going crazy because of the different things
All
that are
the dead
malfunctioning
things?
all over the ship. So, like, the EVP thing is...
It's
affected
called the
by
digital
any-
recorder.
Oh, it's just a recorder?
Yeah, it's a digital recorder.
Okay, so it's
It's
not...
Yeah,
not
we're
a-
looking for
it's not a-
orbs.
it's not a ghost box where
Okay.
it's scanning radio stations, very
Okay.
high frequency, very
Sure,
quickly.
it's not that.
It's not
Okay.
that. I got that with me, but I'm not going to use it right now.
Okay, so you're just recording noise that you'll listen to later.
Well, yeah, but I might listen to it as we go through rooms to see if I caught any banshees on it.
Okay, so you have two. Your hands are full. You're
Nope, one's in my pack and the other's got
Okay.
the recorder, the digital recorder to pick up EVPs from the banshees on the ships, and the other hand has a gun.
So if you're holding the EVP thing,
It's called the digital recorder.
yeah, the thing that's supposed to show you when things are close by, it's in your backpack.
No, the ghost box that scans all the frequencies.
Oh, so
on
you
the
just
radio.
are not using a scanner
No,
at all.
I
You're
got-
letting him
No,
do that.
I have,
AJ's got the scanner and it's
Okay.
built into his helmet.
And
It just
for-
beeps.
I'm also
Sure.
a fucking octopus, and I have many hands. I can
Yeah,
hold many
okay.
different tools.
Sure, yeah, okay. So you got
Each
all
of
your
the
tools,
arms
your
has a
ghost
different
catching tools.
brain.
How do you catch a banshee?
No, you don't catch them. You
Just
say,
kill 'em.
hello, Mrs. Banshee. We are not.
Mrs. They're married?
Well, I don't want to really get into dynamics of how a banshee's love life works, but I would expect so. One does not become banshee if she's not married.
That's the prerequisite. In order to be a banshee, you have
This
to
is
be
all
married.
useful information for my upcoming broadcast.
Sure. Yeah.
The hunt for banshee. Space banshee.
Space banshee.
Space Banshee, the most elusive prey.
Okay.
That's not right, but
All right.
okay.
So this ship that you're on has 4 different levels. So you're on the second of the floor levels. So you can move between them, stay on the one that you're on currently. How do you want to proceed?
Well, we
Perception
just go
check.
Sure,
room
do a
by room
perception check.
perceiving things as we use the scanner.
What'd you get on your perception check?
It's dark in space, and I can only see in the halo of the light that my helmet produces. So
Okay.
I got a natural 1, but does that make me think that I hear space banshee?
We'll see.
the hell you's whispering about?
Don't worry about it.
You gonna stab me in the back with one of your 7 arms?
So, what did you say you got,
AJ.
Washington?
Perception?
Yeah.
Yeah, AJ got a 4. So as I was saying, the floodlights is about all I can see.
Yeah, you don't hear or see anything really, but Yakish,
AJ.
you hear a or sorry, echoing through, like
Is it coming from the stairwell?
it sounds like it's all around you right now.
There.
It could be anywhere.
I think the time has come to get your Banshee Trap out. You brought your Banshee Trap, Jez?
Is it the same as a buffalo ranch trap?
So the Banshee Trap is going to be
Chicken
difficult
bucket?
because it's a crate with a stick, but there's
Yeah.
no gravity. So like, how does the crate and the stick work?
I don't.
got-
That's
I gotta-
and a
it's
string.
AJ's word, right, trap. I don't know how he makes it work,
Well,
but he will.
I have jerry rigged one of these here EVP pack jets on top of the crate. So when I
keep it
pull
down?
the stick out, it just shoots from the back and presses it down.
That's
Yeah.
not
You
what
just
an
put
EVP
letters together.
That's not what an EVP is.
This is
You
the
got
Z
the EVPs on your digital recorder, which is a ghost that says, "Hello, how are you? I'm Ghost. I want to talk to you." And then you
Look-
say,
look,
"Oh
man.
wow."
No, he put an EVP rocket on a box.
It's a jet pack full of
It's a
full of
ghost
stuff.
jet.
Yeah, you can see it in the dark.
Real quick insight: if my friend is lunatic that has brain tumors. No, that makes total sense. I now agree with you. That is how that works.
Look, man, it's
built
a
it
box
together.
rocket. All right, it's a box rocket.
Box
Don't
rocket.
think about it.
Okay,
Ghost catches.
sure. So you can
Everyone knows ghosts can't get out of boxes.
Sure. So you can either set up the box rocket in the room that you're currently in, you can set it up near the the tubes that move up and down through the ship itself, or you can put it in the hallway. Where would you like to set up your box rocket?
Yakish, where you think Banshees most likely be?
There's tubes. Are
So,
the
all right,
tubes?
I'm gonna put it over the tube entrance.
Yeah, because they like to go through
Sure.
everybody's tubage.
Sure.
Yeah.
And the-
So I put the string on the end of the stick that's touching the wall,
Okay.
right? And then the string is tied to the pulse rocket on the back of the crate.
Box.
Is the word?
Sure.
Yeah.
Crate.
Box is the layman's term, but it's actually a crate.
Sure.
All right.
How big is this crate,
Um,
by the way?
I mean, maybe like
Big
3
enough
by
for a
3
banshee
by
to fit
3.
in.
How big is a banshee?
They come in many sizes.
So then,
They're
how
very
big a box would you
ephemeral.
need?
All right. They're like the ladies. You can't always pin them down and how's they feeling. So like they take up a big, small, maybe a little bit amount of large space. All right.
So like an apple crate or bigger?
Like 4 apple crates stapled together without a
Okay.
center.
So that's 2 bushels.
2 bushels of apples. All right, got it. All right.
That's like an average size of banshees. Is at 2 bushels.
Okay, sure. 2 bushels of banshee.
and then we can sell them by the half bushel at a markup.
That's right. We could sell them by that pound and maybe get a little bit more money for our banshee
Exactly.
founds.
As long as we like cart off to a population center like Slagogia, where they ain't got no like delicious banshees.
This is
They ain't got no banshees on
this
Slagogia.
is free range, fresh hand-picked banshee.
Okay.
All right, I set up that trap.
All right.
With,
So
is it Dex roll I'm doing?
I'm imagining that you guys are in a room nearby, just holding a string, waiting to pull it.
Well, he's doing that. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Well,
Well, see, as I described it, it's a self-trip and trap.
oh, it's a self-tripping trap. Okay.
It doesn't self-trip, but it's automated.
All
right,
of
so
a
if they-
sudden, you hear while you're in the other room, you hear the and the box sort of down,
We got one.
and you hear a
got one.
loud noise of some sort. Not that
I run-
noise.
No,
I
it's
run
me
back in
coming
there.
back
Oh.
into
Yeah,
the room.
he's galloping with his legs.
In his suit, he's somehow making that noise.
Well,
Okay.
the comm's open, so I can hear him.
But you
squishing around
got?
in
Do
there.
you have a piece of cardboard put on the end of the box so the banshee don't just come out?
So yeah, so the box is currently rattling around, but that rocket, that
Keeping it
EVP
hold down.
rocket, is pretty strong.
Well, that's because it's American made.
Now you
Yeah,
do
till it
know.
runs out of fuel.
I was
going to
say it's going to
2,
run out of fuel in a round. So
Okay, you remove the box from the vent, and I
You
will.
got your 7 hammers ready in your other hand.
7 hands.
well,
What's he stand on? One leg?
The other,
No.
yeah,
So
he,
he can hold
yeah, he
7
stands on the
hammers?
one.
I
And
have an
7
electric
hammers, he
net.
rotates.
Electric net.
I do.
Okay.
It comes
he's a bounty
from
hunter.
the Bounty Hunter Guild.
Sure.
It's got the official Bounty Hunter made in bounties,
Okay.
and it's for a bountiful capture.
For
They-
official bounty hunter use only.
Sure.
Illegal if removed.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
All right, on the count of 3. 1,
Uno, 2.
3.
Dex.
Well, I roll a 20. Dex
19.
to pull the box away.
So you pull the box away as whatever this thing is.
And whatever it is takes 4 stun.
I didn't say you hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Continue.
So you go to throw the net, and whatever this thing is, it's almost
Oh, it's a butterfly net.
Sure. It's almost flat though, and so it just sort of moves right past. Like you barely miss this thing as you into the ground. But
You didn't even ask him what he rolled.
he said 19.
I did say 19.
All right.
Yeah, I rolled a flat 19 without adding anything to it.
Is that how AC works?
I was gonna say he was doing a Dex out of the way, but
It's
I
true,
guess we
that's
can
not
do
how
AC.
AC works.
Sure. Okay. Then yes, you will hit it. So whatever it is captured in this like net. It seems like it's this moving around liquid material that has like big dorky ears
It's got
and
to-
6 eyes.
It's got to do a save.
Okay.
Where's the job sheets?
Death save.
Classes?
Yeah. Go to Bounty Hunter.
Okay.
You'll have to see what kind of save.
Do you
have
want me to pull that up?
Not
I
to be
got it.
stunned.
Yes, if I can put it last.
You know what's delicious? Beer with lime in it when it's real hot outside.
How
Make a
hot?
con save.
Okay.
It does not save.
So
it
it's
is stunned in the net. And when it happens, it seems like it's it just looks like a ball that's just sort of constantly frazzled around, as if it were reacting.
That's
to
a
music or whatever.
banshee. That's a banshee. I told you.
Is that one of them light orbs I've heard so much about? It's like a wayward soul.
So the coloration of this goopy ball is it's sort of like a purplish flesh color. So like basically like the end of a dick. That's what color
Do
it
I
is.
know of
I
any
don't know
alien
what-
race?
What your dick looks like. but
It's yelling at you like, "Let me out of this goddamn net!
You have to prove that you're not a banshee.
I'm not a
Yeah.
banshee.
That's
I'm
exactly
Muto."
what the banshee would shout. I'm not banshee. I'm not banshee.
I'm
Let
not
me go
banshee.
from net. I'm not banshee.
That's right. I'm a
That's
mute.
not all the banshees I ever caught and drowned screamed that at me. But now they're not here anymore.
Banshees
no,
aren't
they're-
real.
Don't you even.
Banshees
That's a
aren't
part of
real.
my
no,
religion.
no, I
You
done
can't
seen
tell me.
videos.
What?
I seen videos. They real. He showed me.
I'm not. I'm a mutigos.
A ghost?
A ghost?
No.
A ghost!
No,
I
no.
heard him say he was a
Banshee!
ghost. Activate the
Banshee!
ghost trap.
Banshees aren't ghosts. Don't spit on me. It sizzles
Throw
every time
salt
because
on
it hits the electric. Well,
Throw
no,
salt
you're
on him.
spitting in your suit.
I have to keep hydrated. I'm an octopus.
I
Okay.
throw salt at him. And
That's
ring
a
around him.
traditional anti-banshee shield.
It absorbs the salt into the goopy body. It doesn't. Well, let's see how it feels about it. It's pretty okay with it. It's fine. Just absorbs it.
You have
It's
to
ranch
answer these.
salt.
Oh, I'm sorry. AJ, you keep going.
Sorry, it's ranch flavored salt.
Okay.
He's been indoctrinated by the ranch and he's alive, so he's not a ghost.
He has to answer my 3 anti-banshee questions that I have.
Okay.
Don't make me turn my net back on. It will electrocute you.
Ask your questions. There's other mutant ghosts on the ship that gotta be saved. We're not all dead.
Are you a banshee?
No.
Okay, hold on.
1 in the negative, all right.
You are liars.
You're 1 for 1.
When you are very excited, maybe with my brother-in-laws, you make a sound that goes, oh.
No.
2 in the negative for lying.
No banshee has ever got this test right.
Looks like I'm going to drown you like the rest of the banshees that I have found.
Wait.
I got a banshee pool on the ship.
Yakkish.
What is it, AJ's?
When I have a question. When you're drowning people, do you like?
You mean banshees, but go on.
Yes. Yeah, banshee people. Since you're covered in water in your suit, do you just like put them in a headlock and drown them in your armpit? Is that how you
Yes,
do it?
until the banshee's breath comes out one last time.
And then he eats it with the beak.
What are you allergic to, Banshee?
Everything but salt. I have many allergies.
That's +1. Okay. Well, after running your test and looking at you, like physically I can see you, and I poke it.
Yeah, it just.
It's not traditional Banshee.
Wait, how is it talking right now?
So it looks like when it talks, it causes like a ripple that goes around the whole thing,
It's my favorite great.
and you're
Dead
hearing it in your
song.
brain.
That's not how banshees speak either. Okay, now listen. Possibly not the banshee mans. I'm going to let you out of this net
Wait.
if AJ and I agree that you're no longer banshees.
Well, maybe he's not a banshee, but never do nothing for free, brother.
But also, if I let you out of this net, you cannot harm me or my American friend.
That's fine if you get us off the ship.
That's what I want to do, and we also need some crystal.
Oh, you're scavengers.
No, we are.
Why do you have a box cutter out with the blade protruding?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
and I'm not
because it's
actually-
my other anti-banshee weapons.
Banshees hate box
They
cutters.
cannot stand orange box cutters. They get scared and they poop.
It's like red.
No, I took color theory in college. This is orange.
That's
Okay.
burnt orange. All right.
Burnt
Now,
orange.
I don't want you to be. I don't want you to be
Burnt.
confused there, Mister Not Banshee, because you were maybe fighting a war against the American people, and I'm
Yeah?
currently. And
Wait. Are you a dirty American?
I
I
was
mean-
just about to let you out of your net, and you have to spout some shit like that.
I'm not. I'm not actually governed by the American people right now. I'm on a quest to overturn the expose the corruption within the swamp that is the American people, and I'm going
Oh.
to try to drain it and expose the truth.
He's an expat.
Oh, okay.
He
okay.
read the book once, and they said, you have to get out of our country
Yeah.
for readings.
So you're just a bunch of scavengers then?
I mean, we're pretty good guys. We have family meetings at least twice a week.
Okay.
We are trying to treat our sex addicted friend.
I mean, if you get me off the ship, you can have the crystals. I don't care. I mean, we literally have a mining planet for that. I'm not in desperate need
Wait,
for
you
crystals.
can get us to the mining planet.
I mean, yeah, but it's heavily guarded. They're not going to let you take any crystals out of it.
Yeah, but are you a high-ranking military officer
No,
that could get us?
I'm a grunt.
Do you know a high-ranking military
What
officer?
does grunt mean?
Means I'm like about as low as low gets.
Like a
Banshees
Banshee?
Banshees lower. They do garbage.
they do
Wait,
gardening.
you saying the banshees exist?
Yeah,
I can film it.
yeah. Banshees are totally real. They're the garbage department, but they all died, so there's no more banshees on the ship. And my cousin is a high-ranking guy. I haven't talked to him in
I'm gonna have to
probably
inside this.
5 years, but
I got a 7
for what?
insight.
He does. I mean, he seems to be telling the truth.
Yeah. All right.
About
and
all
you know-
things.
19 for
He's,
his cousin.
he's definitely telling the truth about his cousin.
Now, I know that you're lying about banshees because you're a grunt, no banshee specialist like me.
You are unsure if he's telling the truth about the banshees.
No, I'm pretty sure that you're lying.
Internally, you feel like he's
No,
lying.
I'm gonna do a second roll for banshees.
Okay.
Yeah, you're probably maybe right. You know, I've only
What'd you roll?
11s.
He's totally lying about banshees.
You're a fucking liar about banshees.
There's no banshees on the ship. There's
Not-
Never forget.
There's no such
8/11.
thing as banshees.
Not anymore if you're not careful.
I'm not a banshee.
Yes, but you.
I mean, 2 out of 3, you is a banshee.
That's a math.
So if I would have said yes, I'm a banshee, then I wouldn't have been a
Oh,
banshee.
I would have brought you back
Well,
to
that's
the planet and
execution
drowned
on
you.
the spot.
But there's only 2 choices there. Yes, I'm a banshee, or no, I'm not a banshee. I answered no. I still got a negative score.
You could have
Yes.
said no, but I know where the banshees is, and I'll lead you to him.
But I don't. There's no such
always
thing
a
as
way.
banshees.
That's a lie. You're lying to not only everyone here, but yourself. And you know the banshees are real, and they haunt spaceships.
There's no such thing as banshees. Everyone do a perception check.
Non-natural 1.
15.
You hear echoing down the hallways this
AJ
noise.
don't.
And he's like, I mean,
That's not the sound the banshee makes.
oh, okay. Well, that's good because I have no idea what that sound is.
It's probably one of your friends being silly. You got the gloops, gloops, gloops.
They don't really make screaming noises. Oh, that's what his thing is?
I mean, that's how
Screams?
Yo, jock itch.
Jockitch. What's a jockitch?
That's my octopus friend. That's how
Your
it's
name is
spelled.
Jockitch.
Jock itch.
Yeah, no, what's up,
Look,
Edges?
just zap him out so we can move on to the next guy. 'Cause this guy,
I could just go through. If you guys have, do you have like a docking thing?
Yeah, no, the spaceship.
Yeah.
is
put him
past-
in the ghost trap.
Oh yeah, no,
What
you
ghost
have.
trap? It's a box.
We'll have to take you back in our EVP.
I gotta go in a box.
Well, it's the
Yep.
only way to safely
We caught
travel.
you. That's
I'm not
how.
a
That's what's
banshee.
next.
Well, we just heard one down the hall.
Sure, then you're gonna need the box for the banshee.
Well, I have a second one
2 will
with me.
fit. 2 will fit.
What if there's more? What if there's another banshee?
Banshees
And it's
only. They do not run pairs because they hate each other's. They
And
only
also,
come
That's
together
between
once
you and
a
the
year
banshee.
for Banshee chorus. And it is a lovely time for a little bit, and then everything gets out of hand.
Okay. Roll another perception.
17.
You hear in a different direction, a louder, more aggressive, and both of
The
your
space
sensors
pig?
are like boop, boop.
Space pig.
It's like showing that something is in the distance and moving towards you from 2 different directions. It's
I
like,
think
can
it's
I
space
go on
pigs.
the ship now? Whatever that is, I don't know what that is. Can I get on the ship?
Edges.
Jock itch.
Hold on. I need to do constitution checks.
I can't hear nothing. So
I think we should all 3 of us probably get on the ship because I'm very scared right now. I've never encountered more than one banshee at once, and now it seems that we are getting flanked by both banshees. And when 2 banshees meet each other, they'll start a banshee fight, and it's not something you want to see.
So
I mean, I kind of want to view it.
I don't know how far away from the ship you are currently, but coming around
got
both
about 15
corners.
I feel like we
away?
went like two rooms. in,
Sure.
and that's
So
it.
coming around both of the corners of this long corridor is this strange, almost not luminescent, but you
Edward,
can
almost.
see through it almost, like you can see all the organs
So
and
in
the tissue.
Austin,
Yeah, it's basically Austin's, but with no
It's a
back
it's
legs.
space jellyfish.
No. So it's got these long clawed suckery hands, and it's just running quickly through the corridor, like up wall, like from the ceiling and whatever. It's got this big head that has like a. It almost looks like a horn sticking, not like a horn, but like a French horn almost. Like it's got a big like tuba shaped thing coming out of the front of its head, a sousaphone thing coming out of the front of its head. And then just rows and rows of teeth, similar to like a shark when it opens its mouth, but more rows. And it's just scurrying down the hallway from both sides. It's about the size of a Volkswagen Beetle. So pretty big.
We just closed the door and it can't fit.
Yeah, if you close the door for the docking thing, it cannot maybe get in there. You've never seen them before.
what does our non-Banshee friend think about these? And I point those out to AJ Washington, by the way.
Holy shit.
He's like, I don't know what that is. Like I said, I'm a grunt. I just like run maintenance and stuff. I don't know what goes on this ship.
Clearly, you're covering up for a deep state weapon that's been released.
I literally don't know what that is. I've never seen them before.
Well, we're running back towards our ship.
Let's go back to our ship and close the door, and then we'll wait until our other party members come, and then
And
we'll
just
give
keep
them we'll give them the Banshee test at the door when they
Sure.
get there.
Mm-hmm.
So
In
you
case they
guys
get possessed.
run back into the dock thing and then close the doors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So not long after you close the doors, you hear that, but like on the other side of this wall of metal, and doom, 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 and there's dents, and then all of a sudden you see it looks like the metal's starting to heat up.
All right, bring down the firing squad.
The
We can also
firing squad?
detach. Can't we just detach?
You can detach, yeah.
Wait, hold on, let's not do that.
We can detach and just fly to the other side of the ship and pick up our
Perkins?
friends there.
Yeah. What's going on?
There's the monsters.
Monsters.
Yup.
Can you just teleport those monsters like 50 feet out into space?
We don't have a teleportation thing on this ship.
God damn it. That's the next thing we're attaching.
Yeah, we could buy one, but we don't have a transporter room.
We ain't got to buy it. We got it on the asteroid there.
Asteroid.
He's talking about
from the
other
old ship. Oh, that
The
room's...
ship that you used to be the engineer from,
I
you
know.
fucking idiot.
I wasn't the transporter room guy.
You were aware of a transporter.
I think
I'm
you
aware of
were.
it.
You were most certainly
Well, it
were.
was just that one time.
I do. They like to tell me lots of times that you always just zooping and glooping everywhere.
Well, you also like to think that there's banshees, and that's not a real
What
thing.
do you think's on the other side of this?
Yeah, look at that
fucking
view
French
screen.
banshees.
It looks, and like the metal's starting to warp on the door. He's like, "You're telling me that's a banshee? A
Yeah, space
banshee
banshee.
is burning a hole in the
What
ship."
do you think it is if it's not the banshees?
You've never once told me a story where banshees can melt spaceships.
These are probably a highbrow hybrid banshees.
Highborn banshees.
Mm-hmm. Lava
They
banshees.
played the brass instruments so much that it's now part of the face. You know, the regular banshees, they just go, whoo, which is they're like for poor people.
When you
just
make that,
whistling.
when you make that noise, you like you hear another like coming on the other side of the metal. I didn't say the heating up stopped.
I think it's cooling
They
them
just
down.
keep screaming back whenever you do that.
Boy.
Cooling them down.
So Perkins was like, I think I'm going to retract the door.
Oh, yeah, no, you should have done that by now.
Well, okay.
I'm
Hit the
just a
button.
bounty hunter who came onto the ship for the first time.
There's a view screen, and so when it separates from the ship, the two creatures are sort of like sucked out into space,
As they should be.
and they're floating around. They don't appear to be dying. They're just wriggling around wildly as they just
Well, yeah, but
float.
in 0G, so fuck them.
Yeah.
Can we push them away with some kind of reverse tractor beam?
I could shoot them. I mean, the guns.
I mean, yeah, you could get in the turret and shoot at them, I guess.
Oh, let's do that.
Okay. Each of you could get in a turret and try and shoot one of these things.
I'm having eye problems right now.
You got a box cutter.
AJ gets a 24 in his turret.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. 2 days ago at work, I was filling up the sanitizer bucket to soak our sodas, soda nozzles. And as I turned on the sanitizer hose, it immediately hit the bucket I was filling up and then shot right into my eye. And I was like, multi-quat sanitizer, probably good for my eyeball. I'm not going to tell anybody at work because I'm dumb. And then my eyeball was inflamed for like 2 days. And now it's better. So I'm not blind.
18.
Good.
End of story.
So yeah, you both are in your turrets. They pop up out of the ship like a little hatch opens up, so it doesn't look like the ship's supposed to have turrets. It rises up out of there, and the guns extend.
Rise
and
up.
You lock on. There's like the bubble that you're in has a electronic view screen similar to like a Tony Stark Iron Man sort of thing.
I thought it might be more like two grids side by side and like a little diamond in between the two grids, and it goes.
I don't understand how that works, so no.
Okay.
I don't understand. It's too far advanced for me. So when you guys fire at these creatures, when you shoot it, Washington, it explodes very violently.
Yep.
There's no fire, but there's like a large flash of light, and anything in the immediate area is like melted. When you shoot yours, Yokish, the bolts hit it, holes go through it, and then it just closes up after it.
Now you tell me what that was in the Banshees, man.
I don't know what that is. I told you I'm a grunt. I literally I fix parts of the ship, and then when they tell me to board ships, I go pew pew pew. That's what I do.
You think those might be beneficial mutations?
I mean, I don't think that's one of ours, because I don't know if they we would never go that kind of crazy. I don't think. I've never seen anybody.
Even if you were sucked out into the vacuum of space and couldn't breathe for an hour.
I can breathe. I don't need oxygen to breathe. You guys found me in the vacuum.
Well, neither is that thing. So
yeah.
Checkmate.
1 and 1s.
Okay.
Checkmate, Banshee.
I'm not a banshee. We already took the test. I'm not a banshee.
No, you failed your test. You failed your Banshee
The test was inconclusive. All right.
It takes 2 to 4 weeks for your results to come back.
To see if I'm a banshee? How does that work with the yes/no questions?
I'm not the processor of the test.
Who
I
do you
just
send it to?
distribute the test. Then I send it off to
You send it back to your home planet,
the
and they
National
send you
Banshee the Awareness Association Corporations.
Okay.
The
Sure.
National Banshee Awareness, the NBAA.
The NBAA. So are you sending your banshee?
Well, yes, I
confirmation?
put your test into an envelopes, and I've licked it cleans and put the stamp on it, and I have to mail it out the next time that we find the mailbox.
In a space station.
In a space station. Oh.
So you'll have to wait around until we get your results.
I have to. Well, I don't want to stay here with you guys. We're fighting. We're in the middle of a war. I gotta get back to my guys.
Well, you're
Zap
pretty
'em out.
safe right now. Do you want to be unsafe?
What do you mean unsafe? What does that mean? Can't you just drop me off at a planet or something? And at that point, as the Mutigos feels very unsafe, we're gonna take a break. And we're back. All right, go get the other Demdicks and we'll swap.
It's like I have a strobe light
That's weird.
on my right eye. Yeah. So I can't read anything 'cause
Yeah.
it's just strobing. All right. I'm going to step away from the studio lights and I'll go get them.
Sure. Hey, everybody out there in Dreamland.
Steve,
It's going to be fun.
we jumped forward in time, and now there's new characters. In answer to your question. Oh,
Cool.
good luck on your goddamn kayak.
Oh,
Dean.
Steve, yeah, you missed out. Yeah, we did a time jump of a year. So, characters have changed. Obviously, the ship has changed. Lots of things have changed. You're going to have to go back and watch the first episode to figure out what happened. Fools, a lot of them. Oh my, that's almost 366 days. Almost. I am confused, but damn, Phil, you killing it. I'm sure Phil appreciates that, Daito. As we wait for the dingai
Ooh.
to return.
Someone in my house is making popcorn.
Cool.
Mm.
I make popcorn and I put like
Micah
Old
in it?
Bay or other spices on it. It's non-buttered popcorn, so it's supposed to be.
Well, no, you use
better.
vegetable oil that's liquid at room temperature, so it's not as bad for your heart.
Oh, okay. So much can happen in a year. Hearts can break and mend. Babies can grow and be born. Nations can rise and fall.
You can become an alcoholic.
Many of those things did, in fact, happen, Steve, in that one year. Lots of different, not nations, but
Territories.
territories have formed and all that jazz. I mean, currently, they're in the middle of a war between, two factions right now. So
Americans and whatever those mutagenic people is.
Mutaghosts and the demon people. Hexians.
Mutagozers.
Yep, Mutagozers. Thank you to our band Mutagozer for our music.
Mutating some music for us.
Yeah.
All right. Text me.
Sure. I mean,
I'm gonna mute myself and start playing Magic.
you could probably. Well, no, it's fine. Yeah, I'll text you. Oh shit! I forgot to get water.
I just had my mic's muted, by the way. I just had
Steve, I did know that because
tell me that.
I keep a 2-gallon container of vegetable oil in my kitchen counter all the time.
It's not she anymore. She's non-binary transgender.
Oh Jesus.
And I'm having a hard time knowing what
Who?
that is.
Yep.
This just a friend of mine.
Good luck with those pronouns.
I don't, because I thought like the whole like non-binary thing is that like you're outside of the male female spectrum. And but then in the masculine
I think it's that
and
you're outside of the
feminine-
male female spectrum as regards to dating.
But what does that mean? Because like
Like you're not
Could be two
necessarily
different things.
attracted to a member of the opposite sex automatically, but you're not ruling it out.
well yeah, but isn't that bisexual?
And you're not only gonna pair bond, you're also gonna have multiple partners.
Wouldn't that just be someone who's polyamorous and bi?
That's fine. You get it.
But you can just say one non-binary something. I don't know.
But I don't think
Sure.
non-binary immediately involves the polyamorousness.
I don't. That was just a guess.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I,
Good luck.
what I responded by saying, what an amazing self-discovery to have. I'm really happy for you because like, cool, that's awesome.
Sure.
If that makes you feel better,
Yeah.
but like, it's giving me a headache.
Sure.
So I'm just gonna not think about it.
And we're back. All right. So, meanwhile, you guys, we're picking up a little bit after where we left off. So the crystal or the engineering room is on a different level. So I said there's 4 levels of the ship. You guys came in on the 2nd level of the ship. The engineering room's on the 3rd level. So it's 1 level down. There's definitely a tube nearby where you could just open the doors and climb down, and then move to that level if you wanted.
Is it pneumatic?
No.
I hope
Okay.
not. Probably doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not a pneumatic tube. Looks like standard ship lift, but currently inoperable. So, but it does have a ladder that you can climb down, or you have mag boots so you could walk down it even.
Well,
we could just.
should we go
I
down?
mean, is there gravity?
No,
No, we could just float down. Who
Yeah.
gives a shit?
yeah, no gravity. You have your mag boots
Got the little jets.
and the jets, but
Magbooch and the jets.
I was gonna say, where's Benny?
Oh, there you go.
so yeah, so you guys make your way down to that level. Meanwhile, the other 2 people are looking for banshees
Yeah.
and ghosts,
Mm-hmm.
and they have all their equipment out doing that. So.
I believe that they are, well within their capabilities to find those banshees.
Sure.
Yep, they're just exploring new horizons, trying to figure out more about themselves, so they can better
Oh,
themselves.
so you're saying they're trying to find their own internal banshees?
That's it. Yeah.
Banishing their own
Demons.
inside. Well, probably
they're
not.
inner demons.
Well, I mean, Am I allowed to say that?
Oh yeah, I don't
you?
give a fuck.
Oh, all right. I
You
wasn't
say
sure
whatever
if
you
that
want.
was like a weird term.
No.
Oh, all right, cool.
What's a demon? I keep hearing it in basic, but
Oh, here. I'll send over the file, and I flick over the file on
It's
like
long.
demons and Satan and
Yeah.
like
just like
hell
flicking
monsters.
through it real quick. It's like, oh,
Very
This is-
similar to like physical description to your race, and
I mean,
some personality traits are similar to some of your people.
I know a couple people like this.
Yeah.
We're not all like that.
Well, I mean, there are like
This
some.
description of hell is nothing like my house.
Well, it's because you live in the ship. We can't have.
Well, you know,
rivers of lava.
My ancestral house.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah. What was that like? What? Tell me about. Like, did you have a pet?
Oh yeah.
What,
It's similar to
Helvor is
like a mix between a dog and a cat and a raccoon,
oh, okay.
Helvor
but
is
no hair.
is a constant churning, like storm. Like it's not the best place ever. Everyone who's from it, it seems like a lovely place.
Yeah, they love it.
But
very-
to everyone
it's very
else,
wet.
it'd be terrible.
They were always
Just
inviting people
terrible.
to come, and people just like, yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna be busy
I got
that
a thing.
weekend.
It's like Camino, but with sand. It's just constant storms everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
I love it,
Yeah,
but everybody else seems to hate it.
yeah. You're not too far off.
They're outside having like barbecues and the sandstorms and like
Sure.
lightning striking.
Yeah.
Just like, oh,
Well, it's
can I get another Coke, honey? Be like, oh, sure thing, babe.
sandstorm if it was like broken glass and
Yeah, but they don't
Yeah.
care.
yeah. No, they're fine. They have thick
Yeah.
skin, so like they don't even feel it.
No, it's fine to them.
Yeah, it
Everyone
adds-
else is like, oh god,
Being thrown into a blender.
my
Well, yeah,
personal
it's-
shield's falling apart.
Ah,
It adds flavor to the thrall beast whenever you cook it.
That yeah.
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 Oh, I've heard that before.
So you guys make your way down to the next level. And when you open the doors, there's even a map, or not even a map, but like arrows that point engineering that direction.
No, hey,
What language is it in?
I believe Mutigo speak Common.
but it's the Mutigo Hexian Alliance, isn't it?
Well, both of those races can speak Common, so that's probably why they would pick that language.
Fair.
Basic.
Basic, yep.
Pictographs.
Pictographs.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Ancient Earth Sumerian.
Arrow to the left, engineering. Arrow to the right,
Banshees.
weapons.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, we got time.
Yeah, I mean, we got some time. Do we want to check out weapons
Yeah.
first? Just take a little peek.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, great mind.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
You've
got
been
some.
learning from my teachings.
I've been getting a lot of leadership abilities
See,
because
the-
of your enthusiastic training.
The more positively you think,
That's
it.
right. Let's keep on. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go take a little
Yeah.
look-see Google
So-
at the weapons.
So these hallways are also littered with bodies of dead people, like Hexians and Mutigos. However, these bodies are more ripped apart than the ones above where you were before. Like up above, they were all fully intact, just dead, sort of crystallized, floating around. These bodies are still crystallized and floating around, but all ripped apart. Like there are lots of pieces missing, a lot more crystallized blood all over the place,
Well, that's weird.
bouncing into walls and
Hey,
whatnot.
reminds me of my aunt's place.
Vorthox? I don't know.
Zorthox.
Zorthox. There we go. I'm gonna write it
Vorthox
down.
was my father.
Sorry. Son of Vorthox.
I hate that name. You will not speak his name. Yeah, never say that name in my presence.
So Z-Man, I'm just gonna do a quick med scan of these bodies, see if I can figure out like how maybe they died.
Oh yeah, sure.
This doesn't look like this was guns. 26.
So it looks like some of the bodies were physically ripped apart.
Mm-hmm.
In some places, it looks like they were maybe chewed on. Other places, it looks almost like the flesh was dissolved by some sort of acid or even high heat. It's very strange.
Oh, we got aliens. I think it's
Yeah,
aliens.
it looks like a good old fashioned mangling.
I mean, yeah, but like I don't think these guys are really the ripping tearing kind of guy.
What, the Mutigos?
They're not like the Doom Slayer.
No, but they can be acidy. They can
That's
be,
yeah, it's true.
be hot.
No, that's fair.
They have
That's a
lots
fair
of different-
point.
Maybe there was some kind of mutiny.
Mutant Annie?
A mutant Annie.
Like a mutiny?
Yeah. A meta mutiny.
Mutiny. That's fair. I like the way you think.
Yeah.
It's really
Anything can happen in space.
it's literally beating around the bush of the
Yeah.
right idea, and it sounds wonderful.
Okay.
I'm with it.
So if you continue on down your path, just sort of like brushing aside
Can
all
I,
the,
like-
the blood and whatnot.
Scan the walls and the floors and the ceiling for like tracks.
Sure.
I'm gonna do that with a 17.
So when you start to scan, you notice that there are patterns of puncture marks in the walls, about 6 or 7 in like a semicircle, and then your scanner's also picking up what looks to be circular marks, with like it looks like a black light almost, like if you're doing that within the range of that semicircle. So it almost looks like maybe even suckers, similar to what old Yokish would have, or whatever Yakish, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, Gish.
And
Yokish.
yeah,
Woke boy.
I'm gonna get it at some point.
sure. You also, like you see those marks all over the place, like all over the walls.
All right, well that's different. So what do you think? Alien infestation? Maybe they had something in the hull, and like the fight, it got out,
No,
and
maybe.
now it's hunting them, and now it's hunting us.
Probably not hunting us. They might have better things to do.
Did you just hear the word banshees?
They were engineering banshees. On
Sorry,
their ship.
maybe that's just.
We went to the wrong engineering room.
Well, we're going to the weapons. How long is this hallway?
So
Pretty long.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
geez.
We've been
is-
walking down it for like 4 or 5 minutes.
They really like their cardio. Those will use, and the
Well, yeah.
changey people.
It does look like a very, very long hallway, but you can see that it's cut off abruptly as like part of the ship was like mangled or destroyed. It's not like totally open, otherwise you'd be sucked out, but it's like crushed.
Crunched.
You do see that there is a right-hand turn though, and the sign does point that weapons is that way. So
that's
just notice
convenient.
where-
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And then when you turn right after about
It's all that positive thinking
Yeah.
we've been putting into the world.
after about 100 feet,
Yeah.
you see that there is a door with weapons above it. However, the door looks like it's 2 very solid rectangle pieces of metal, but it looks like the middle portion was just melted out. Like if you imagine plastic, you just melted it. It's just bleh. So there's like this solid puddle of metal on the ground and a big circular-ish shaped hole in the door.
Okay. That's probably a weapon.
That's probably a weapon. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of going alien infestation.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Banshee on the wind.
I thought I heard banshees again. And now it's like birds? Is it a pigeon? It's a
I
dove.
thought it was an owl.
I'm not sure. It's cooing. Oh, it was the banshees.
Either way, it's
again.
probably good eating.
I'm gonna have to get my brain checked out. You know, maybe it's the mac shrooms that I've been eating.
The max rooms.
Yeah, microdosing them.
Macro dosing.
All right, so like, I'm gonna look into this hole.
So it appears to be a.
Night vision. Do I have night vision?
I was gonna say that your suits had like headlamps on it
All right,
because there's
that's
no lights on in this ship. I just assumed you guys had them on.
Yeah, our night vision.
Yeah. And
Infrared.
fair. And a nightlight.
there is a lot of crystallized blood in this room, but not really any parts. You see that on the walls there are it looks like rifle stations, like different armories. The back of the room, however, looks like there are about 4 test tubes, like not like pretty large tanks. That there is damage from where that side of the ship was crushed in, so it looks like part of it protruded through the wall.
Tanks are empty,
The tanks are smashed and empty. Yeah,
dude.
there's 3.
Alien infestation.
Well, it can't be aliens if they were in the ship already.
I mean, everyone's an alien to me. I'm human. We're bigoted like that.
Oh. Yeah. Way to show your racism.
Yeah, I'm putting it front forward, you know, like so we can deal with it right away and we
That's
can
fair.
just move past it. Because I'm going to say things. Because I'm human.
Yeah.
We
And
suck.
everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah.
Humans were a mistake.
As long as you learn from them.
We learn from them. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
So this room seems like it has two functions: A, armory; B, sort
Whatever
of
the
some
fuck
sort
those
of
pods are.
studying, like
Containment for research.
something. Yeah.
Well, let's get some weapons.
I guess we could check this out.
Okay.
What was in the tank? Scan. Like, if I assume there was some sort of liquid or something left.
So there's water on the there's well, no, I guess the water would be floating around the room at this point. Yeah.
Oh, water.
So it's at least it looks like water of some
Oh
sort.
man, I used to know a guy that would love this. I'm gonna take a sample.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. You can just catch it.
What's this water made out of?
So
Scan.
it's still liquid, even though it should be frozen crystals, but it's completely liquid. It's just
Very low freezing point.
yeah.
It can't be water.
The liquid is so when you scan it, it is reading as similar to water. However, it seems to have highly radioactive properties to it.
The similarities end at wet.
All right, water, wet. This wet, water. Got it.
The
Must
atomic
be.
structure is similar, but there seems to be some added element to it of radiation, like highly, highly, highly radioactive.
It's alcohol.
Is alcohol radioactive?
I mean, it doesn't freeze
It can be. Well, it does.
Okay.
at some point, but
Probably in space.
Yeah, I'm going to say alcohol probably freezes in space.
I don't know. We'll take it to the.
Not
Just
fans.
throw a bottle of Jack into the space.
not 99 bananas.
Race man, can I have the race papers?
Yeah, I love talking about
Talking
race.
about race.
Hey, race man.
Humans are good at it.
These are the race papers.
So is this.
Okay.
I need the last two.
I don't know which ones those
They're
are.
all out of order
Thank
now,
God
so-
they're out of order and not numbered.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! The only
the
one I
names
got
have-
out of order.
I think the
was
names have
class
numbers.
1. It does.
The names do, not the pages.
No, they don't.
The top of every page says 50.
Yeah, it does.
Is there like a computer?
Yeah, but it's offline.
I carry batteries.
You can try and,
All right.
and hook your personal batteries up to this computer to make it work again.
I can do that.
Roll me an engineering check. Mechanical engineering check.
How's a 19?
So you manage to sort of jerry-rig this thing up so it is separated from the rest of the ship. So you only have to power this area.
No, that's good.
And you hook it up, and the lights flicker on a bit, and then the screens come on. They're cracked a bit and a little fritzy, but it works well enough.
It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got?
So if you start perusing through files, this was obviously some sort of testing facility. And they were testing on...
Like a video log anywhere?
No.
Video journals.
No vlog, more just
A
files.
feelings folder.
Everything else is kind of corrupted
All right.
because of damage to the ship. But in the files themselves, it looks like they were trying to pass along the mutagenic properties that they had to other things. And so they started to experiment. And they created this creature designated... what would be anti-American?
K4R3N.
Okay. K4R3N.
Anti-American.
Karen is very anti-American.
Oh, he's very American.
I know.
Communist detected.
But it's what's going to bring down America. It's Karen's. So K4R3N. And they are highly mutagenic, but also super deadly. So basically just release them on a ship and then just go away.
Xenomorphs. Got it.
Kind of, yeah, but they don't like...
With bad haircuts.
They supposedly cannot reproduce. They were made, what's the word? Not asexual. That would be the worst. That would be the exact opposite of that. Sterile. They're sterile. So they have no way of reproducing. So they only have as many as they have. But you can't really release them on your own ship because it'll kill all of you too. They're not like controlled.
It's just an issue.
Yeah, you just point and go. Like,
Yeah,
just
you're like, all right, go over there, deal with that.
put them in a pod, shoot them over.
And then
And
we blow the ship up. All right.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna download that information.
Sure.
Unplug my battery.
Yeah. Roll me a perception check.
Well, hold up. Is there a manifest? I got a 14.
You can hear very, very distantly, echoing through the ship, this loud screeching noise. But it sounds like it's very far away and not moving in your general direction.
I'm just gonna ask a pretty obvious question, but I need to get it out there. That wasn't you, right?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
All right.
You want to get these crystals now? You
We should
pick up
probably
some
do
weapons.
that. I mean, yeah, grab what you can. I brought duffel bags.
Okay.
Duffel bags?
Always,
Yeah.
you gotta always bring them.
Never leave home
I'm
without
constantly prepared.
Space-ready duffel bags
Do you
and
need-
apple crates.
do you
That's
need-
what we're bringing
do
on
you
the
need
fucking
rope?
ship.
No, I got enough rope.
They literally brought apple crates
No, apple crisps.
for catching banshees.
Yeah.
That's what the stick, box, rocket on the end, so gravity's
Well,
a thing.
listen, they're the experts. I'm not gonna.
I'm just
I'm not
telling you.
saying they're wrong.
You guys are bringing boxes and duffel bags.
Did we catch something?
You did.
Okay.
Okay, hey, spoiler, we're not there yet. We're still in the past.
You don't listen to the
No,
show?
you're actually happening simultaneously.
Well, you're gonna tell me what happened after.
Probably.
All right. So anyway,
So yeah,
what is there like a gun manifest or like any cool like weapons that we like? Definitely check out the prototype rifle or like I don't know, a grenade that shoots guns that shoot bees that have swords.
there is a prototype rifle, but it looks as though it is damaged. So you might be able to take it and repair it.
Duffel bag.
Duffel bag it. Got it.
Duffel bag it.
Do we need ammo on the ship? I haven't looked in the ammo closet
You guys just have
pantry
your
in the pantry for a while.
standard weapons, plus the ones you got from before.
No, we're good on ammo.
You're good on ammo.
Yeah.
All right.
Most of in here are like fairly standard issue pistols, but a lot of rifles, like assault rifles, sort of thing. And then they have explosives, placed explosives and thrown explosives.
Yeah, let's get a. I'm gonna. Hey, if you want to start heading down to the engineering, I'll catch up with you in a second. I'm just gonna get as many of these as I can in like I don't know 2 or 3 rolls.
Oh, yeah. I'll meet you there.
All right.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna roll to see how much I can grab for
Sure.
explosives.
How many
ammo,
can fit in your duffel
my duffel
bag?
bags?
Yeah. Well, your guns don't really have ammo because it's lasers.
Oh
It's
well,
just
then extra scopes or
modifications.
things that maybe like we have stuff to make like the basic weapons.
Well, also
but
you guys are
anything to modify.
scavengers.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could sell stuff too.
Yeah,
but-
I'm like anything
yeah.
that I like.
Sure,
I'm not
sure,
gonna
sure.
grab the shitty little 2-shot pistol.
No. I was
Unless it's
thinking
made
more
of
assault
gold.
rifles because
Yeah.
they're obviously a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if there is like a 2-shot pistol made of diamonds or something, I'm gonna want to take that just for myself.
No,
Oh man,
there doesn't appear to be a diamond encrusted.
this shouldn't
pistol.
work.
Yeah.
Space.
If you can make it out of cardboard, you can make it out of diamonds.
Oh, then let's make a guillotine. All right. So first, what do you want me to?
I'm roll me a D. Let's go 8.
It's not a D8. There we go. I got a 3.
You can fit 3 rifles in your duffel bag.
All right.
As far as explosives go, roll me 2 D6s, but don't add them together.
First one's a 3.
Mhm.
Next one's a 1.
Okay. 3 sort of placed explosives, 1 thrown explosive you could fit in the bag as well. Modifications, roll me a D12. Did you just put your hand on the counter and just into the bag?
Get on in there. 11.
You get 11 modifications.
Sweet.
Yep.
All right. Hallway.
Your bag is full, but well, doesn't weigh anything.
Oh, that's
Just in
right.
space. Yeah. So you're in the hallway again. Do another perception check.
I got an 8.
Yeah, you don't hear anything. It's fine.
I turned on music.
Yeah.
It's my gathering music. Scavenging.
I don't hear anything.
Sure. So yeah, as I said, engineering is the opposite direction. So you can just now
Pop over there.
when you first arrived on the ship, you said you had about an hour before it would go. So I would say you've used about a quarter of it. So about 45 minutes before something terrible happens.
That's fine.
So if you run in the opposite direction, the end of the hallway, it's 2 very heavy doors that are sealed. So it looks
Okay.
like this area seals itself off to try and limit, well, probably explosions from inside the engineering room because that stuff's so volatile.
Sorry, writing down what I just got.
Okay.
We're going.
Okay. How? The doors, like I said, the doors are shut. When you approach, it doesn't like open or anything. These look like they're, you know how in nuclear power plants, like they have the heavy doors that are supposed to like block off radiation, stuff like that. So it looks like these are like additional doors that have closed to seal off that area.
Mm.
Is there a panel?
There is a panel, but there's no power to it right now.
I'm going to do the battery thing.
Okay. Roll mechanical engineering.
22. No, 20.
Yeah, you managed to power up the panel. It comes back on. Doesn't seem like it's been damaged in any way. And it's asking you for the passcode.
What do you think, man? Can you... I don't know.
Let me think of what one of my people would use. All right, I
heard
got an idea.
Banshee again. Sorry, yeah.
Let's try 1,
Uh-huh. I hit it.
2,
Uh-huh. I hit it.
3,
Ooh. I hit it.
4,
Yeah. And I hit it.
5.
Oh, I don't know. I hit it.
It opens right up.
Holy shit. That's
rolled-
amazing.
I rolled a 69. So that's exactly what it happened to be. So yeah,
Pretty standard, lock
Doors.
numeric thing.
slide open, and
You're a real genius.
there's like a noise as sort of like the pressure is now evening through the room. Or the area, I should say.
Oh, there's pressure entering the room.
Oh,
The when you enter,
better calm down.
it seems like there's
Positive
flashing
thought.
lights, and you feel sort of reverberations in this room, as if there's like some sort of energy source that's just. And as you move further into the room, you like feel it in your bones and shit.
Oh, man, I feel like I'm at a dubstep show.
A dubstep rave.
Yeah, an experience.
It's like that Key and Peele sketch where like they listen to it and they just start bleeding from their orifices.
That's why we wear the EVA suit.
Yeah, to protect from dub.
Yeah, the dub wave.
Yeah. So you're in the engineering room. Everything's powered off. But like I
Something's
said,
wubbing.
there's some wubbing going on.
Wubba lubba dub dub. Let's find out
Summer
where
of
these.
wubbin'.
Someone's getting their wub on.
Let rub. Yep. Okay, let's find them.
So when you enter in, there are numerous panels all over the place. As I said, everything's powered down. At the back end of the room, you see there's this long tube, which you're guessing is where the engine is located. But in front of that, there is this sort of spherical-shaped device that is attached through multiple cables and things like that. And there is called a porthole almost, where it's like a heavily sealed door. Being an engineer, you would know that's probably where they kept the fuel. However, you also know that it's very volatile, so you have to be very, very careful. And even like the slightest jostle could set it off.
No jostling.
No rustling either.
No rustling. No jostling. No monkey business. And no horsing around.
No hanky-panky.
Hanky Panky comes back on the ship, but remember, no orgies.
No Nair doing well.
Through the comms, how many does it take to make an orgy?
Hey, get
what's-
out of here.
What's the limit?
Comes off.
2.
You're involved.
Okay, so he's cut out. Got
All
it.
right, let's unrustle.
So it looks like for the door, it takes 2 people to turn these. It looks similar to like cranks that were like on a submarine door sort of thing. They have to be turned simultaneously to sort of pop the latch and like for it to come out.
We got to teamwork this.
Time for the mini game.
That's right. Do you want to do like a? Do you want to do like a jump and high five thing?
When we're done.
Okay, all right. That's fun. You know what? That's a good point.
I like that enthusiasm, though.
We shouldn't celebrate before. All right. We do the thing.
Okay, roll dex checks, each of you.
You know what? Hey, because of all of your teachings, hold up.
Or strength, your choice.
You've really guided me to become a better man than I was whenever we met, whenever that was. Don't remember, but it's fine. And because of that, we both add a d6 to our roll. Dex, you said?
Or strength, whichever.
22.
22.
Really?
Whoa. Yeah. Jumping. High five.
Wow. So you actually like jump and high five while turning your wheels because it was so good. So yeah,
And we're in zero gravity,
yeah,
so it's fine.
you're locking eyes and just turning someone. It's like perfectly in sync.
Oh, we're locking eyes.
Sure.
What does he desire most?
What do you desire most?
Oh, man.
What does Jorn want most in this world or universe?
Right now, it's... I really hope that Banshee's voice isn't a tumor. I really want that to not be a tumor. I desire to be tumorless.
All right.
Yeah.
Very, very fair and valid.
Yeah, sure. So you both turn your little knobby knobs.
Oh, yeah.
The inside section starts to protrude out of the sphere and also turn at the same time.
Oh,
and
it's protruding.
as it's turning, it sort of opens up so then you can pull the crystals out. There seems to be 3 crystals in there that are sort of like laying on top of each other, sort of like a pile of logs almost. You would know that when it's actually on and running, they sort of like separate and float a bit, but then whenever it turns off, they like sort of just settle down gently.
All right, so did you...
Most of the
I
time.
brought some socks to put these things in so they don't clank around.
Socks? 3-foot long socks?
Yeah. Business socks.
They're knee highs.
They're wool.
Is your knee 3 feet?
Mine isn't.
mine
Well, they're
is.
not for humans.
Okay,
They're
they're
meant for-
grasshopper people.
Other
No,
people.
They're my Hexian business socks.
Oh. Well, that was closer this time.
Roll me another perception check, both of you.
14.
16 and 14. You hear more distant screaming noises, but then you also feel like a slight jostle of the ship.
Intelligence check to know if that specifically was an explosion.
Sure, roll.
Or a tumor.
I got a 6.
Your guess is as good as any other. You think it's definitely an explosion.
Someone blew up.
Well, our time is probably a lot less now.
Yeah, we should hustle without the rustle. Do you want to
Quite right.
like? Do you want me to? I've got all these guns. Do you want a bag of guns? I've got 2 of them
I'll take a bag of guns and
Here.
a crystal.
and a crystal. I'll take the 2 crystals here in the socks that I've got them in.
All right.
Okay.
Bag of guns and crystal.
All right,
In hand.
Okay.
we leave.
All right. So are you?
Very gently.
I was gonna
Yes.
say, are you making your way slowly or
Oh yes,
Carefully.
carefully? Okay. So what happens when you guys get to the tube?
The tube.
You have to go back up a floor.
I use my jets.
We
because
use
it's 0 gravity.
We use the not gravity and push ourselves up.
Yeah, we jump
Okay.
and then just
Just keep going.
Very
Okay.
very carefully go up the tube.
Well, but you don't have your thumbs to hit the. Well, unless I guess if you're holding your things and then.
got nipple
It's-
holsters
Fair enough.
covered in pouches and
Yeah.
hoops.
So-
Hooks.
Roll me another perception check as you're up the tube.
Oh, we're summoning all the local cats.
18.
15.
You hear one of those coming from below you. And if you glance down, you see this creature that has like see-through skin, has 2 limbs, and then looks like the back end of the body is just sort of like this long, stringy-looking thing. The head looks like a, what did we say it was? Sousaphone? Sousaphone horn.
Okay.
And the mouth is like rows and rows of teeth. Like if you took a great white shark's mouth and then just like resize, just rows
It's a Russian
of teeth.
nesting doll of
teeth.
teeth.
Yeah. and it's just running up the tube very quickly towards you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how far are we from where we need to be?
About 15 feet as you... It's about 50 feet.
Oh, plenty of time.
It's moving much quicker than your... though.
Your queef rockets.
Your queef rockets.
So, I'm thinking we should go a little faster, and then I'm gonna throw this sticky grenade down the hallway at it, and then we can try and leave.
Well, you could just leave it here. You don't have to aim at anything.
That's
Just
fair.
stick it,
Yeah.
and then we go. Yeah,
All right, I've got it set to remote detonate.
maybe it'll collapse the tunnel.
Do you want to use a button, or we should use the safe word?
Yeah.
Yeah. What it? Do you? What's what's your safe
Do I
word?
remember the safe word?
I don't remember it.
Oh, I remember it. Of course. It's Punky
Yokish.
Brewster.
All right,
Punky
cool.
Brewster.
Oh, it's sticky grenade activated. Oh, that's great.
To be fair, she got really hot. Just saying.
All right, we're gonna go now.
Okay.
Up we go.
So you guys get to the exit of the tube. You notice that where you guys got into the ship, there's currently a hole,
Oh,
and that the docking thing's not there right now.
well, that's different.
Oh.
But also, everything that was in that hallway is not there anymore because it's been sort of just sucked out into space. So yeah, you notice that.
Well, we should go into space now.
And find the ship.
Yep, I really hope that our compatriots didn't blow it up.
I think blowing up the ship would have been a lot louder.
So you
You'd think, but we were working together as a team, and when you're focused, the outside world really just kind of.
Just
anyway,
melts
let's go to that
away.
hole.
So you hear the screaming getting closer because again you can't really sprint because the crystals or whatever.
Yeah.
But when you get to the hole, the sticky bomb that you set there goes off. And high or low?
Hi.
Okay. There's a loud flash, and you see like bits of whatever this thing was explode, and just sort of float, but then turn into smaller versions of the thing
Oh, that's really bad.
and start to wriggle towards the walls. So very soon they're all going to be on walls again where they can run again.
Yeah, let's go back. Let's go to space now.
Yeah.
When you get to the hole, you see that the ship's like right there, but the docking procedure is pulled away. The door looks like it's very hot, like it's been melted a bit almost, like it was heated up. There's dents. You also see the turrets sticking out of the ship, and they're like firing into space at something, but you don't know what.
Oh.
Ma-
Well, it's probably fine.
That's probably fine. You know what? If we believe it's good, then it'll
It'll end up being good.
it'll end up being great.
You put positive vibes out into the universe, and they just come back to you.
So I'm gonna turn on the comms now. I didn't realize that.
So like, is it 3? Is it
Hey.
orgy? Is it 4?
Hey
like,
guys, what's going on here? We're gonna jump out into space at the ship now. We seem to have discovered what you discovered in that alien infestation.
Oh, there's another one.
What do you mean another one?
Oh, they're shooting at 2 of them right now, floating around in space.
Oh.
Well,
We have a
Well,
lot.
before you get onto the ship, you have to answer 3 questions to make sure that you're
Oh,
not the Banshees.
He's doing his
oh,
Banshee
we're doing the thing.
Okay.
We're doing okay.
as,
Yeah, go
as
for
the
it.
critters are crawling towards.
We already jumped out.
Oh, you just floating.
I'm going.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Sure.
let's go.
Sure.
Fuck this.
How are you wanting to like get back? Just jump into the
Pow,
ship
brother!
and,
I
like,
shot one. He exploded.
attach.
I mean, we're just gonna go near the ship and hopefully, get
To
it
get
a
you
way in.
Near
There's-
the door.
There are bulkheads and stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's not just one airlock. We can get in through
The other one
Okay.
the secret one.
through the bridge.
Well, so when Perkins hears that you're out there and you've jumped towards,
Send out the net.
he basically opens up the doors to the dock because
But
he's
don't
like,
open them yet. We have to get to the door. You're gonna let in the boogums.
yeah,
We
'cause
have to
he's-
answer questions.
His
Yeah.
area is sealed off. Well, I'm going to. If you're buggums, I could just shoot you right back out into space. It's fine.
Oh, that's fair. All right, so let's get these questions. Do you want to do like the same question to both of us?
Yes, this is what we do to make sure that you're not banshees.
All right, yeah.
Not question ones.
Banshees aren't real.
Are
guys
you
hear?
a banshee?
No.
No.
That's -1 for lying.
Making
I'm a
mistakes.
human.
Classic banshee mistake. You fell right into that trap.
Okay.
Andrew, do you remember the second question?
Are you?
Was that for us?
Was it? Are you married or something?
Oh, yes. Have you ever been married?
I've never been married.
Once in Tijuana.
That -1 for both for lying again. That's not good. That's not good.
Well, I don't know what the real answer is.
Number 3. What are you allergic to?
Yeah.
Stardust.
My own self-confidence.
Okay, that one you both got right. Now you have to wait at least 3 to 4 weeks for these test results to be brought
So
back.
if y'all just can wait there,
we
we'll
gotta
be
send
good.
these away to the National Banshee Association Corporation test runners.
Okay,
You can
sounds
see the
good.
guy who's in queue before you,
Yes.
just off to your right.
There's somebody waiting here. He is first. We have to send his test out.
Wait, who's that?
We don't really know his name, but he could be
Possible
a
Banshee
banshee.
number 1.
Who is
Possible
he in
Banshee
the
number
airlock?
1.
Is there someone in the airlock?
No, they have them in an apple crate.
Oh, what is that?
That is the Banshee Trap that
Does
we
it
made.
look like
I'm not a banshee.
It's saying it's not a
That's
banshee.
another negative for your test results, sir.
There was only 3 questions.
Yes, and you keep answering that one wrong.
But you said if I said yes, I would be immediately
Oh,
drowned.
there you go. You said yes, I am Banshee. -1 again.
Joran, if you shoot him in the head right now, you can prove you're not a Banshee and enter the ship.
I mean that's a fair point, but there's also hey Perkins, unlock the door now.
So like the docking procedure's like opened, so like you can enter that airlocked area.
Yeah, we're in there.
Okay, you see you see 4 of those little versions like
We leave.
floating through space.
I leave.
The doors close.
Go,
behind
go,
you.
go.
Yeah. You hear them tink onto the outside of the ship, and then you see little hot spots appearing on the door.
Blow the doors off and shooting them off into space.
Blow the doors off?
Yep.
Well, that
Just
might
use the
actually
shields.
work. We could just we could just like cut the doors here and then hit the impulse thrust and
Yep.
also hit the atmosphere from inside the ship and blow the doors out so that if they're attached to the doors, then yeah, that'll work. They'll get sent back to the hellscape of open space.
AJ explodes the doors with a 17.
What? No, not now.
Not yet.
No, we're in here.
I'm preparing to explode the doors.
Yeah, but explosive decompression would kill us.
So
well,
is
I'm
there-
physically there with you now.
the
What?
inner doors open up
Oh, okay.
because like it's been
3 to 4 weeks.
deradiated and all that stuff.
All right. So, well, first of all, someone take, I guess this
Apple
guy,
Man.
the not Banshee, to the brig.
He's been with them the whole time. They didn't leave the apple crate in the airlock.
No, I've been taking it around. I don't
just
trust it
carries it
not to
around.
haunt our ship.
He put a net around it so the guy can't get out of it.
That's a smart move.
They're professional Banshee hunters.
From what I
Very forward
understand,
thinking.
from what I understand of Banshees, which is not much, they could probably get through a crate, right?
Well,
That's why the net's there.
I don't
It's
even know what they-
electrified.
I thought the creatures in there were Banshees.
let me look into your eyes.
Okay.
Do you want me to hit the button to get rid of the doors now?
Not
Yup.
yet.
Yes.
Are we waiting for dramatic
Wait,
tension?
No? You don't want me
Joran,
to?
issue the order
Oh, yeah, blow the doors.
Oh, okay. Blow the doors.
and impulse away.
And the dock procedure, retracts. Anybody still up in the turret can see the little fucking monsters just sort of floating
I
back
shoot
towards
'em.
the ship. Okay, sure, fire away.
I miss.
Okay. Just hit the ship. It does,
Pray and pray, brother.
some minor damage as the ship,
God'll shoot him.
as chlorophyll starts to take off. And as the ship takes off a little bit, that's what we're going to call it. Thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botched was brought to you by their Patreon producers. His Lord of Majesty, Big Jim. He who is Steve the Nuck, Big John, Chronic Eject, Skinner, Shanda Panda, B-Mel, Lousy Apples,
B-Mel!
Daniel H, and Sparkle Brony 69. If you want to have your stupid name read at the end of every episode of Botch, you can do so over and support the show over at patreon.com/botchpodcast. We salute you, B. Melnick86. You are this episode's
Bit Commander.
Yes, you are.
If you have a moment, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. It really helps the show. Thank you to Gozer for our intro and outro music. More of them over at Gozer_music. And as always,
As you hunt for banshees, when you're an octopus man and you have the crazy voice, ask everybody these questions 3. Err the other side they'll see. And if they're wrong, drown them in your armpits.
see you next week, nerds.
Oh my God, Talshi, are you a banshee?
Drown your sister in your armpit.
What?
Yep.
That's the
Sister.
sound effect. Get rid
Drowns
of the
the banshees.
banshees. You throw them into an apple crate, throw a net over them, and then bring them into the water to drown them.
Baptism by odor.
The banshees cannot breathe underwater, so they will drown and die. Everyone I have ever given this banshee test to has been a banshee.
I feel like that's just how it's gonna work.
You are not.
Everything is a banshee.
That mean, have you given yourself the banshee test?
Yes, I do not drown.
Wait, did you? Oh, I see. It's banshees are unaquatic,
No, banshees just can't breathe underwater.
so they're not aquatic.
They cannot breathe underwater.
Wait, don't they just not breathe?
Well, that's the thing. You would think that, and if they don't breathe, they don't have to die in the waters, but they always die when I bring them down into the waters.
How many
That's
people
why
have you
AJ is not a
tested?
banshee.
Over 1,000 people have failed the banshee test.
He's 1,000 for 1,000 so far.
He's a murderer.
AJ was the star of Ranch World back on his home planet, and that's why they cast him out, because he can breathe within the ranch.
Dolphins are fake news.
Yeah, dolphins are like a bunch of squirrels in a wetsuit.
What Dolph Lundgren did?
Dolph Lundgren did.
Jesus, John.
What?
That's John's
Zorthos.
character.
Oh, Jesus.
What, Jesus is being played by John?
Everybody here in chat, next week and the following weeks after that, we're just doing one episode.
Until Dragon Con is
We're going to be
complete.
doing one episode here live, and then we're going to go offline and run our Dragon Con show. Make sure everything is A-okay with that. And then I think it is September the 6th?
Yeah. 10 p.m.
That's a Sunday for sure.
Eastern Daylight Savings Time.
Yeah. So it's September 6th over on the Dragon Con digital media channel on Twitch. 10 p.m. We'll be running that show there.
Yeet.
And I think that's it.
Can we get a link to that in chat?
Sure. I have that.
Everybody can go follow that real quick.
Hold on. I do have it. Just give me a second. Don't you fucking mock
Austin,
me.
have you watched any of the new Doom Patrol?
Oh yes, I finished it.
Is it already done?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
episode's over, or the season's over.
Is it?
COVID hit, and they weren't able to finish the last few episodes.
So did they release it all at once or one at a time?
It was one at a time.
One at a time.
Oh, it's just already done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh.
there was 9 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, how was it?
it's good.
Good.
Okay, I'll have to watch it.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's fucking fantastic. Go watch it.
How's Umbrella Academy?
It was great.
Also
Yeah, it's
good.
fine.
I
It
haven't
was a
finished
good
it yet.
Yeah, good season.
I can't
Fun
wait
run.
for The Boys.
Yeah.
That new
Yeah.
trailer that dropped got me super hyped.
Oh, it looks really good.
Yeah.
Laser
really
my
good.
tits. It's like what? Oh my god.
What?
I wonder if they're gonna go with that plot line about who's the guy in the mask?
Who's on first?
Oh,
what's his
Black
name?
Noir.
Black Noir. Wonder if they're gonna go with that.
Yeah, I've been wondering.
Black Guar.
He does seem like he has.
Yeah,
super
he eats
strength,
everything.
So
We don't really know.
Anyway.
well in the trailer he rips a dude's head in half. So I mean,
It could be anything.
It could be anything.
Could be.
Fear
anything.
for strength.
Pretty sure
Everyone knows
he's the
people's
Banshee.
people's
His
heads are-
ability is he unzips people.
His ability is that beer gives him muscles.
so strong.
Oh, wait, that's just me. I'm a superhero.
Love you too, B-mail.
Drunk man.
We should go raid Shadow King
Drinker
stream.
of the
Sure,
beer
do it.
man.
Yeah.
All right, let's go do that. Hold on.
Oh, no, raid my stream. What's the magic?
Are you
Twitch
streaming?
Legends. He's been streaming this entire time.
Streaming the entire time.
Yeah. No, I mean B-Mel, the bits were for a shotgun, and I'm out of beer, so unfortunately. If you want me to shotgun a beer, having donated bits tomorrow during the day while you're at work, technically at work,
Who are we
I'll
rating?
shotgun a beer at you, don't worry.
Tristan or Shadow King?
Tristan, are you actually streaming right now?
No, I'm fucking lying to you. Shut up.
Okay.
Wait, is
I'm
that
gonna
a
stream
lie?
tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Here it is. Before you rate it, actually.
What is it, Shadow King? What?
Shadow King, hold on a fucking second.
Oh wow, I don't know that one.
There's a lot of Shadow Kings apparently.
No, that's the name. Shadow King, hold on a fucking second.
And what's he playing? A lot of choices.
We do this every fucking time we try to rate him.
He's not in the list of
The
our
two
friends, I
times.
guess.
He's playing Blackguards 2.
Maybe if Shadow King
What's his?
would friend us.
What's the full name of his stream?
Stealth King.
Stealth.
Stealth
King.
King.
500.
that's
Wow.
why.
Can't even get people's names right.
There it is. Boom.
We suck. We suck. We
Well,
suck.
he's,
we suck.
he's Shadow King in
Yeah.
Maybe he was better at
Discord.
branding.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the naming works because
Yeah.
he's so stealthy we can never remember like
Mhm.
where to find him.
How many bits is what? To shotgun a beer?
Dead ass.
There's 100 bits in a dollar. They're like cents. So the same amount that you done wasted tonight.
I don't know if we have rated.
We rated it.
It says
Okay.
Botched Podcast is rating with a party of 10.
All right, so we already did then. All right.
Get
All right,
'em.
everybody. Well, we'll see you next time. Have a good one. I don't know if anybody can still hear us or not, but fuck it.
Chaos!
Chaos reigns supreme!